Once upon a time, in a green and peaceful countryside, there was a kind shepherd named Simon. Simon was not like any ordinary shepherd. He knew each of his 100 sheep by name. Each morning, he would call them, and they would gather around him in a flurry of soft wool and gentle bleating. Simon loved his sheep dearly and always made sure they were safe and happy. One bright sunny day, as Simon sat under a shady tree counting his beloved sheep, he suddenly realized that one was missing. "Oh dear," he said, standing up quickly, "where is little Woolly?" He looked around, scanning the fields. The other sheep were happily munching on grass, unaware that one of their own had wandered off. Simon's heart filled with worry. He couldn't let anything happen to little Woolly. Without a second thought, Simon grabbed his trusty shepherd's staff and set off to find his lost sheep. He walked up hills, crossed rivers, and peeked behind bushes, calling out, "Woolly! Where are you, my dear Woolly?" As the sun began to set, casting golden rays across the land, Simon finally heard a faint, distressed bleating in the distance. It was Woolly. Simon hurried towards the sound and, at the edge of a small rocky cliff, he found his missing sheep. Woolly was scared and had gotten tangled in some thorny bushes. Simon knelt down gently and began to carefully free Woolly from the trap. As he worked, he spoke softly, There, Woolly. I've got you now. You're safe with me." Once Woolly was free, Simon lifted him onto his shoulders, and they began the journey back home. Whenever they passed other shepherds, Simon called out with joy, "Rejoice with me! I have found my sheep that was lost." Back in the safe folds of the sheep pen, Simon retold the story of how he found Woolly to the other shepherds. Everyone celebrated, clapping each other's back and laughing in relief. For Simon, the joy of finding his one lost sheep outweighed all the difficulties he faced in searching for him. And so, gentle reader, the lesson of this story is that every one of us is precious and cherished. Just like Simon who left the 99 to find his one lost sheep, there will always be someone who values and seeks us out when we are lost. No matter how far we drift, we are never beyond being found and loved. That is the heart of this tale, the parable of the lost sheep.